Hello there, Libra Collective. Hello, hello, and welcome. Anastasia here. And today we're going to do a reading to find out what's coming that you are not expecting, okay? And I have to tell you, Libra, good news, because as I was pre-shuffling and preparing for this reading, the card that popped out as the main energy for what's coming that you're not expecting right now. Ta-da! It's the Nine of Cups. And you know what that means? That means your wish is coming to fruition, Libra. This is something that maybe you didn't even wish for. It's just something really pleasant, almost like a dream come true, exactly what you wanted. Something really pleasant. She's sitting here with 9 cups of tea, and I feel like she's waiting for some special guests to arrive, perhaps. Maybe it's a tea party, and she's going to see some really important people. Maybe this is a meeting, you come across someone that you never expected you would come across again, and maybe you know this person or maybe not. Maybe this person is someone new to you, but this person intrigues you. Okay, there could also be some news that really, really excites you because I'm hearing spill the tea, like spill the tea, like the news is coming that's or gossip that really makes you excited. Something you find out before it's announced, like a secret that's really, really awesome, really pleasant, makes you happy. Okay, so that's what I'm getting from this image, but also this is, as usual, a wish come true card. So I'm going to set it back down, and then we'll reshuffle and see if it comes out again. But I knew something special was coming for us. Maybe it's a gift. Maybe it's exciting news. I am very excited because there is a reason why we've been receiving the lucky horseshoe and the sun card and the lucky clover and the bouquet. If you have watched my latest readings, there's definitely something pleasant coming up, Libra. But I feel like it's surprising. Let's go. Okay, so Libra, this message may resonate with you whenever you find it. It's a timeless message, so whenever you come across it is when it's going to be most important to you, all right? And we're going to start with a rune. Yes, let's start with a rune, shall we? All right, thank you so much, universe. We're so, so grateful. Please let us know what are the most important messages for Libra Collective at this time. And I'm doing this on May 20th. So literally we just entered the Gemini season, and I'm doing this. So what are the most unexpected messages for Libra? What's coming up that's unexpected? Let's go. What's coming up that's unexpected for Libra Collective, please? Thank you. Okay, so Hagalaz, it's actually wrath of nature, and we have actually just experienced this. I'm picking up on storms, like natural uncontrollable forces. So for example, in our area, I'm in the Midwest in the US, there have been high winds, storms, and even tornadoes in the past, just over the past 48 hours. And maybe there's more to come. But this is basically like the kind of weather where you would watch the news, There could be hail, there could be local floods, maybe. I feel like it's some kind of unpredictable weather. Okay, let's see what else comes up for Libra. What's coming, what we're not expecting? Thank you. Oh, now that one is wonderful. This is Jera, and this is one of my favorite runes because it's kind of represented by the bee, like the busy bee. So this is prosperity, fruitful harvest, Libra. These are fruits of your labor showing up right now for us. Amazing. Okay, so you have been busy. Okay, you have been busy and it shows. And it's about to pay off. And I absolutely love this. This symbolizes prosperity, Libra. Abundance coming. Also peace, cycles. So if you've been, going through cycles, there's some big cycles ending, bringing fruitful rewards here. It's basically you are reaping whatever reaping whatever you sowed, right? Whatever you planted, you are reaping rewards. Okay, beautiful. So I love this because it reminds me of the busy bee. Okay, and the bees usually a very lucky sign for me personally. Now, it may not be for you, but for me it is. So this is a really positive rune. Let's pull one more. Unexpected messages. Okay. Ooh, oh my goodness. Okay, so this is the Sowilo rune, and this is like the sun. The sun that showed up for us in the bonus reading, and here it is, strong. Libra. The Sowilo is all about success, your goals realized, honor, some sort of recognition. This is definitely a positive rune. Not to mention it's about, positivity. So definitely there is a victory, Libra, coming for you. Something that maybe you didn't expect would come out in your favor, because we're asking for unexpected here, but this is unexpected success. Maybe you lost hope in something working out, but it's working out. Maybe you have waited for those rewards, and maybe even financial for a long time, but now they're showing up, Libra. Now, this actually, the Hagalaz rune, if it doesn't have to do with natural weather events, because obviously we're not all influenced by extreme weather right now, I hope not. Hagalaz is actually a rune of like some radical transformation, and it's associated with the Scorpio, and it's kind of like, if you think about it, we're just coming out of the Taurus season, which is our 8th house, and that's about transformation. So there's some big change, Libra, that's happening, that's kind of radical. It may be outside of your control, but guess what? This change is bringing something unexpected rewards for you. That's what I'm picking up here on Libra. So think of this Hagalaz rune as kind of like a rune of, like, I want to say, well, sometimes it could be associated with the death card, but in this particular case, I'm kind of more leaning towards the card of the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, you just never know where it's gonna end, and in this case, the radical change brought by unexpected events that are outside of your control. Therefore, the Wheel of Fortune, this we see the Jera, and we see the success, and we see the fruits of your labor. Okay, so Libra, there's something that turned out in your favor despite your expectations. Turns out in your favor, so I'm really excited about that for you. Okay, let me pull some tea leaf cards here. I have the tea leaf cards that I absolutely love. So let's pull a few cards from this deck and see what all is coming that we don't expect. And then we'll pull some tarot messages. Okay. Oh, okay. So, oh my gosh, Libra, look at these cards that already flipped out. Okay, the first card literally that I saw was the lightning. And in this case, I'm not, it says control your anger, you will be sorry. Now, I'm seeing the lightning as in a different sense here, like the Hagalaz. Seriously, this is unexpected. Something comes out of nowhere, okay? Lightning strikes, a big maybe realization of some sort, Libra, okay? So then we have the elephant. Elephant usually is a sign of protection, also a symbol of wisdom and good memory, but it also is a destroyer of obstacles, kind of like the Ganesha. Okay, so a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Okay, that's what came out here. And then we have the hat. You will be playing a different role. Oh my gosh, Libra. This is where the Hagalaz comes in quite once again. This is a transformation of sorts, a radical change that's happening. We have the dawn. You see that? You will be playing a different role. So there's something where maybe you are changing careers. Maybe something's changing. Maybe you're getting a promotion. Maybe this is getting a job that you didn't expect. Maybe this is completely switching, doing something else on the side, some sort of activity, some sort of that's not related to your main career, main job, and it is bringing you some unexpected rewards. Okay, so there could be not it can be, you know, regarding your personal life. Maybe this is a change of status in some way. You will be playing a different role. It's like playing a different role. It's like you are, I don't know, Libra. It's almost like you have an extra responsibility, but it's a very honorable responsibility. Okay, this could be a parent responsibility, like a new parent. Maybe you're honored to do something specific, like you're honored to be the bridesmaid or the maid of honor. I don't know, or the best man in the wedding, and say a speech or something, or maybe you have to say a speech at the graduation, or you're finishing one cycle and entering another. So your roles are changing somehow, absolutely. And something has been a long journey, so now you're reaping rewards from that. You're wiser now. Do you see the change here? And wow. Okay, so I don't even have to pull any more cards because this alone speaks volumes, but we definitely can. So let's pull some more cards. Now this could be definitely something unexpected, since that's what we're asking about. Okay, so what else for Libra that we're not expecting at this time, please? Oh, do you see this, Libra? The needle and the thread. A sincere wish will be granted. Something here is just for you, Libra. Perfect fit. Okay? A sincere wish will be granted for you. And something that you almost like, well, it reminds me of like knitting or putting something together and putting a lot of effort into it, and it pays off. Oh my goodness. All right, let's pull one more card for Libra, something that's not expected for Libra. Please, thank you so much. Flag. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. This usually, to me, this looks like a flag of victory, you know, being proud of what you have achieved and not settling for less. Okay, let's draw one more card here for Libra Collective, please. Okay, we also have the torch. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Libra, this is like the lightning also. Like you are graduating to the next level. Okay? Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Definitely here going, that's what I'm getting, is lightning strikes and you get clarity, you get understanding, and then it's like you moving up to the next level. Okay? Also, like I mentioned earlier, the elephant is a sign of wisdom. So there's some extra elevation that's definitely happening for you. And therefore you're going to start wearing different hats here. Okay. All right. Let's draw some tarot messages. This is for Libra Collective, please. Most important messages for Libra Collective. What do we not see coming? What's unexpected for Libra? Two of Wands. See, I feel like this is you. There's a new opportunity that presents itself, or maybe this is a new idea that you generated, and you are needing to step to the next level, Libra. Okay, and you need to make a choice. Okay, and we talked about decision making this week. So this is where you are at the point where you need to set sail on a new adventure. Okay, this includes planning. There's some sort of planning that's coming up for you, whether this is family planning, financial planning, or even travel planning here. Or this is business, professional. There's something here that you need to either make a choice and start moving towards one direction. Okay, so, but the fact that you have a new path here, unexpected new path, an unexpected decision that needs to be made, is a good sign, because new opportunities are always very exciting. Okay, so let's see. What else do we need to know here? What else is coming up that we're not expecting? By the way, I'm using the Tarot of Magical Hours, or Magical Hours Tarot today, which is a new release. The Knight of Cups, that's what's coming up. Either an invitation, a proposal, an offer, Libra, on the table, or a gift. Look at that. She's holding a cup with a beautiful flower in it. And this is either, I am just picking up you receiving some sort of an offer. Okay. Now this could be romantic, a friendship, a gift, like I mentioned, so, or a job offer even. So definitely need to make a decision here. With that on the table, Knight of Cups is the most romantic out of all of them, the most emotional. They tend to be unsure, and they tend to follow emotions more so when making a decision, following their heart when making a decision. Okay, so if something is calling to you, then I feel like if you've been thinking about something, here's an idea, Libra. If you've been thinking about something and maybe secretly hoping for it or not believing it, that I feel like it's actually coming. Okay. What else for Libra, please? What else for Libra that we're not expecting? Thank you so much. Ooh, okay. So when I see the Temperance card, and I always think about peace, everything falling into place like it should, finding peace and harmony, and in relationships here. Okay. Finding healing as well. But for some reason, I am also picking up on like intuitive messages. Some sort of like either angels, or either you get a message from an angel, because we have the Knight of Cups. This is intuitive work, okay? Artistic work. Maybe you're trying to decide about pursuing a career that has something to do with spirituality, choosing a path that has to do more with spirituality, being yourself, or being more artistic, creative, that kind of thing. being more mindful, Libra. That's what's coming up here. Okay, this is speaking to me like of enlightenment. If it has to do with a relationship, then I'm definitely kind of seeing healing, either healing or reconciliation with a person. And it could be something that is unexpected, like you could experience somebody coming back with an apology, and a peace offering, you know? Definitely, I'm seeing that right here. Romantic gesture or a friendship gesture, just a loving gesture here. Okay, I feel like a sigh of relief. I don't know why I feel like a sigh of relief. Or maybe it's you, Libra. Maybe you're moving on from something and now you just want to heal, and this is your own inner peace. You know what I mean? Like you're choosing you and it's your inner peace. You're choosing inner peace versus fighting. Also here. Okay, what else for Libra? What else for Libra that we're not expecting? Thank you. What else for Libra collective that we're not expecting? Oh my gosh, I was just going to say it. I was going to say you might receive a message from the spirit, communication that you did not expect to receive. And here it is, the Eight of Wands coming out, and it's clear communication. Now, this is either, intuitive communication from spirit, or Libra, this is clear communication with someone else. Okay, this is definitely information being exchanged. Look at all this, the letters and everything of the alphabet coming from like the heart area. And that's what I felt like. Heartfelt conversations were in the picture. Yeah. There's a lot of progress as well, because the Eight of Wands is about movement forward. This is about things are picking up. If there was a stuck situation, things are getting resolved, issues being resolved, moving on with next steps. Either that's in negotiations, or if you have to renegotiate something here, readjust, agree on some kind of happy medium, right? And then you proceed with some sort of plans further, Libra. Travel could also be in the picture, because this is the Eight of Wands. But I am seeing kind of more of a communication in this message. Okay, what else for Libra? What else do we not expect? What do we not expect coming here for Libra collective? Thank you. Okay, this wanted to come out. The Magician. Oh, wow. Master Manifester. It did come up in the weekly reading. The Master Manifester card that I pulled with the Raven. Focusing on something and then it coming into fruition. Leaving fear behind. But Libra, this is making things happen for you, okay? So I do think your thoughts are really powerful. Your intentions are really powerful. Your focus is powerful this week. You're able to achieve something with your own efforts. You have also, this is the Magician. It is actually ruled by Mercury. Okay, so Mercury, which is about communication and commerce, and stating what you want and getting what you want, okay? Having enough resources as well. So when I see this card, it basically means making things happen. And as I said that, I see 444 on the clock, which is a wonderful message of angelic protection, support, stability. It's a massive confirmation. Wow, Libra. 444. You've got this. if it's like to me, this looks like you had to maybe make some adjustments, because unexpected news came forward, unexpected information came forward, and you had to maybe renegotiate something, but at the end, you figured it all out. Okay, you made it happen. That's what's happening here, Libra. And I think that you are also surprised at your own skills at this point, at your own ability to make things happen. You're also surprised because this is unexpected. Okay, this is unexpected. You are surprised at how well you can get things figured out on your own. Make it happen for you, Libra. Remember, you are so much wiser with this. I feel like the torch and the elephant. Maybe you had to learn a lesson, but now everything is clear as day. You can proceed further because your wish will be, a sincere wish will be granted. You may also have to wear multiple hats, as in make a lot of arrangements here with the Eight of Wands and the Magician, but you can do it. Okay, it may be just a lot going on here. Libra, this is very nice. Let's see if there are any other messages from Oracle cards. And today I'm going to be using the Herbal Astrology Oracle deck. So good. One of my favorite decks. Let's go. All right. What's coming up that we're not expecting? This is for Libra Collective. What's coming up for Libras that we're not expecting? Thank you. Oh my gosh, Libra. Do you see this? Tulsi. This is wealth. This reminds me of the Nine of Pentacles. This has Nine of Pentacles card all over it, because we have the peacock and the garden, and she's walking in the garden, which is complete comfort and abundance, feeling of that comfort and abundance. It says Tulsi or wealth. We have the Mercury right here, Mercury and Jupiter. Mercury and Jupiter together. Oh my goodness, this is some good news coming your way, Libra. Literally, like, fortunate news. Communication in your favor. True wealth, prosperity, charismatic energy, luxury, beauty, and a very, very auspicious card. Tulsi is regarded as a rasayana, a master plant that assists in longevity and rejuvenation. It has been used to treat intestinal gas, colds, flu, headaches, migraines, anxiety, weakness, memory enhancement, premature aging, tumors, and much more. Tulsi is also ruled by Mercury's polarity, Jupiter, as it's an adaptogenic plant that increases longevity, immunity, while having a strong auspicious nature known to boost spiritual abilities. Okay, so I actually drink Tulsi tea. It's like natural herbal Tulsi tea, loose leaf. When I get colds, or right before I get a cold, all of my family, we drink Tulsi tea. It's absolutely fantastic. It takes care of the cold much faster than any other medicine. So I really love that. Now, the Tulsi goddess sits proudly facing her beautiful peacock, symbolizing heaven on earth. She raises her arms with grace, aiming them like wands to catalyze magic and wealth. Kind of like here, Libra, and kind of like the Magician, okay? The fountain is centered between the goddess and the peacock, representing the wellspring created between earth, the manifest world, and heaven, the spirit world. Peacock embodies the medicine of auspiciousness, magic, and beauty, reminding us that we are the living gateway to the greatest of mysteries. Tulsi is here today to teach that the key to Jupiter's doorway, abundance and wisdom, is to live, create, and communicate from a place of wonder, innocence, and impeccability. rather than doubt and confusion. Don't be fooled by material possessions or the vanity often worshipped in the material world. Tune into deeper realities that abound around you. Be spontaneous and celebrate your temple just as you are. I love this. Okay. So also kind of looks like the Temperance as well here, Libra. So there's unexpected abundance that I feel you will be receiving here, Libra. Unexpected is what we asked for, and here you go. Okay, let's see. One more card for Libra. What else is coming that we're not expecting for Libra Collective, please? Thank you so much. What else is coming that we're not expecting? Thank you, thank you, thank you. For Libra, thank you. One more card. Okay, let's see what's coming here. Purity. We have the calendula, which is number 1. This is associated with the sun. So there's a lot of vitality, and this reminds me of the sun card. Obviously, once again, we have the sun. So this is purity, vitality. I'm also picking up purity of intention. Okay, purity of intention that brings you this abundance. This is innocence, childlike joy, humility, purity, new beginnings, trusting in life, and vitality. Wow. It resembles the sun, a radiant bright yellow or orange flower, this calendula, and it grows easily and spreads its joyful self across gardens, symbolizing the gesture of universal abundance. Once again here, Libra. Solar herbs are those that neutralize poison and air in the recuperation of vital forces. Calendula's gentle and abundant power remind us of the realm of light. To be allowed entry with these angelic realms requires childlike innocence and humility. And this is where I'm seeing the torch and entering some sort of a next level. Like you are being pure of heart at this time. You have pure intentions. And so I think you are kind of like raising your vibration and therefore becoming more awakened, you know, more abundant. Calendula is also a superconductor, so be very aware of selective with your intentions when using this energy, because it will amplify your intentions. Ooh, yes. And that's also like what we talked about in the weekly reading. Be careful with your thoughts and intentions at this time, because what you're thinking is becoming reality really quickly. I mean, you can see the Magician came out. It may be unexpected how fast something comes true for you, Libra. Okay? All right. One more card. One more card for Libra, please, at this time. Thank you. That we're not expecting. What are we not expecting that's coming up for Libra? Shape-shifting. Wow. Shape-shifting. Libra, this is interesting because this is showing Saturn and this is showing Neptune. Okay? Both Saturn and Neptune are entering, I mean, they're in Aries, basically. Saturn is entering in Aries here in a few days, and Neptune is already in Aries. And, you know, Neptune is a very psychic energy. And then you have this Mitra Genia, which I don't know how to pronounce, but hopefully that's correct. Shape-shifting. And do you recall this card right here? You will be playing a different role. Shape-shifting. I feel like that's relevant here. And the torch, which is about spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Yes, my goodness. This is like some strong messages here. Maybe you're not understanding just how powerful you are, Libra. You're not expecting something, how powerful you are, your own thoughts, your own manifestation abilities, like I mentioned it already, but I want to kind of emphasize that here. The shape-shifting card is about psychic healing, subconscious healing, synchronizing inner and outer worlds, time travel, transcendence of illusions. This particular plant or tree was used for thousands of years to treat wounds, as well as to treat a variety of symptoms, including stress, pain, fatigue, and fever. The balanced side of the Metragenia represents the abilities to shapeshift and adapt across realities. So, like maybe you are like quantum jumping, you know, maybe able to jump timelines. I don't know, Libra. There's something supernatural going on here. I'm not gonna lie. Especially with the Temperance and the Eight of Wands and the Magician. Heck yeah. So, like the dragonfly, Metrogenia grants us the power to break through the illusionary facade we often accept as reality, providing us the freedom from pain in order to break through limiting illusions. Dragonfly, like the Metrogenia, help us initiate subconscious healing from the trauma experienced from endless cycles of pain and suffering. My goodness, Libra, we talked about cycles too. A long cycle is ending. So, Dragonfly Medicine invites you to seek out the parts of our habits that have gone unchanged, unnoticed, and stagnant. Ask yourself, have I tended to the changes I've been wanting to make? Don't get lost in the labyrinths of self-doubt. Break free from elusive belief systems that hold back your transformation. Because I feel like you are doing that here. I feel like you are able to do some sort of a big leap forward, like there's a huge progress you're making, Libra, that you didn't expect. I'm getting the same message over and over, you know, either in your professional life or in your spiritual development or whatever it is, whatever issue that you are dealing with. I feel like you're just like changing the story and shifting it to your advantage is what I'm seeing. And therefore, you know, you're able to make your wish come true. This is a sincere wish will be granted. The keyword here is sincere, and the calendula is pointing to a purity of your intention. So there shouldn't be any, you know, just be very genuine about your intentions for the highest good of all, yourself, harm to none, you know? And then I feel like you will be on track with manifesting. Libra, this is amazing. This is really, really good. Don't let any doubt stop you. You are at the threshold of crossing over to whatever is coming, like whatever is going to actually help you make your wish come true. Okay, you're just like step over it already, you know. It may be that you're just coming into some sort of big realization of how to make something happen. Libra, this is fantastic. I'm so excited. So excited for you. Big leaps you're making. Congratulations. Yes. Libra, as always, sending you all so much abundance and health and vitality and much love. I will talk to you later. Bye.